Yo, what is good in my anime faith? What is good? Honestly, this episode of Dai is the end of Dai. He has died, and yeah, it's gonna be Pope, Mama, and the demon who killed his master taking over. I don't even know why they call it the Adventure of Dai. I guess it's just because he's in the story the most at this point of the story, but as of now, it looks like that has come to an end. So, overall, it was a fun journey for the boy, but now that he's been brought to the mother dragon, as I just brought down the water dragon, it's seemingly over. And that's kind of nutty, just in the grand scheme of. That also goes for Heckle. If two people supposedly actually died, that would be crazy because this show has a loving way of continuously bringing people back, as you saw with said person who was seemingly dead but never confirmed dead. Man who was right next to the explosion. Heckle or whatever. Not Heckle, sorry. Haglard. Um, so that alone kind of gave me this feeling of I should never trust it until, things were said differently. And as of right now, nothing has been said. Like, nothing was said up to this point, so it wasn't like a surprise to me that this character actually does come out alive, and that overall we'll probably be seeing a lot more of this type of battle style happening where weapons are truly the next step of having the upper hand and just being able to defeat your opponent relatively easily. Not only did he crack Dai's sword, but for whatever reason, after his sword was cracked, it goes back to its master completely healed, which he doesn't say anything about, which I think is probably going to be something worth noting towards the end, right? Or like something to note going forward. But it was crazy to see that Heckle could be dead because his actual weapon ended up going back to the master as well, and that just is a good confirmation that he's probably dead and gone at that point. So I am curious to see where this is going to go because, like I said, they have a pretty high non-kill rate on this show, and unfortunately, with how things are going, there should be somebody dead at this point. And if there isn't, I would definitely like to see how much more damage is even going to be caused. Because even one of the pawns died when they were in a situation where all of them couldn't practically move and do anything. Somehow, some way, only one of them ended up biting the dust. So that's much better than all of them. So I honestly don't know how to feel about this. I like the show, but to not think that died. No, let's be honest. We all know this fool is not dead. In the previews, he's already talking to the Holy Dragon Mother, which is an interesting topic to be had on how the Dark King knows about this, right? That means he's already probably seen a generation before the father of Dai, or maybe even further back. So that's another kind of crazy thing. Unless it's just one of these deals where um, the dragon wasn't always just delivering people. No, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm curious to know how he has that much information about the dragon already just by seeing it. Not to mention, if it isn't delivering him to death, what type of power up will he be able to achieve? Because they gave us a very obvious dead frame of when Dai is going to show up. and that's within 10 days of how long it would take the demon or Dark King to destroy everything. So we'll see how that plays out. I hope you all having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.